If you have been told you might have ME/CFS or you love someone living with it, you might be wondering, what does this illness actually feels like? Well, I can tell you, it's not just tiredness, as the name might imply. In this video, I want to share what it's really like to have ME/CFS in simple terms from my own experience. Hello, I am Amy Amaya, and I was diagnosed with ME/CFS in January 2025. And I believe, personally, that if not healing, at least remission is absolutely possible. Welcome to my Chronicas. So, what is ME/CFS really like? Well, first of all, it's a complex chronic illness that affects multiple systems in the body: the nervous system, immune system, digestive system, hormones, everything. And not two people experience it in the same way. Also, the hallmark symptom is something called post-exertional malaise, or PEM, as I prefer to say. As you can see, my first language is not English, so sorry for that. But yeah. But what is PEM? Well, PEM means that after even minor physical, mental, or even emotional efforts, like happiness, anger, or sadness, for example, you feel significantly worse, sometimes hours or even days after the fact. So it's not about being lazy, it's not about being out of shape. Your body just can't bounce back as used to be. Other symptoms also can include unrefreshing sleep, for example. You wake up feeling like you haven't rested at all, or brain fog, trouble concentrating, memory lapses, also slow processing, sensitivity to light, to sound, and even to touch. Other people experience dizziness, headaches, and trouble regulating temperature. Most of us also experience digestive issues, food intolerances, allergies that we never had before, and of course, hormonal imbalances. In my case, I don't experience so much pain, but I know that a lot of people experience pain in the muscles, in the joints, and sometimes just everywhere, like when you have a really bad flu. And there is this mental health side, not because we are imagining the illness, but because being this unwell for so long with so little support and so many unknowns can lead to also depression, anxiety, and of course grief. Many of us lose the ability to work, to socialize, or even to take care of ourselves. So that loss of independence of who you were before is definitely devastating. And it's not just a physical illness, it's a really whole life illness. If this sounds like you or someone you care about, please know this is real. It's a real medical condition. It's not all in our head or in our mind. It is definitely not just being tired. It's very scary and in the beginning, very, very confusing. But understanding what's going on is a huge first step. It's okay to feel overwhelmed, and of course, this illness is tough, and there is no one size fits all solution. But I also want to say that in my case, at least, and I have seen this in other patients as well, I've seen improvement. It's been very slow, and it's not linear as we might like it to be, but it's taken a lot of trial and error, a lot of rest and patience. But if I see myself 10 or 9 months ago, when I wasn't able to do even half of what I can do now, I wouldn't believe it. So I'm not saying I'm cured. I don't even know if that is 100% possible. I'm not a doctor, but I do believe that for some of us, with the right tools, especially pacing and a little bit of shift in our mindset, things can get better little by little. I'm sharing my experience here in case it helps someone else. So if you're curious about pacing or you just want to follow along as I keep learning how to live with this condition, you are welcome here. I'll be posting more videos where I talk about what's helping me, what is not helping me, and how I'm moving forward. So if you feel comfortable, please share your experience or questions in the comments. I really would love to hear from you. Till the next one. Ciao, ciao.